Recently, Rob Ford, the former mayor of Toronto, passed away from cancer.
That's really sad. That's really sad because I think Rob Ford, as much as he was an interesting Toronto mayor, I think he's the poster child for people struggling with drug abuse who can't get the help that they need.
Yeah.
And I think the drug abuse, I can't speak to it, but I think there's probably some connection between the drug abuse and the cancer.
Most likely, but I agree with you in some of the sense, but in the opposite perspective, he does have every kind of thing could go towards him getting clean, like everything.
No, truth be told, I agree. I mean, I think yes, he went to rehab. So I agree with you on that point. Like, I think yes, to some extent, he had everything going for him. He had the capital to go to rehab. Mm-hmm. He had the ability to sort of, get the help that he needed. But with that being said, I mean, drug addiction is not, it's more than just having the ability to do it. Like, you think about some people who, some of the most successful people who in rehab are the poorest folks that go to rehab more than the richest ones. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you look at all the stories of, like, the opioid abuse where, like, these rich families send their kids away to these, she poo poo rehab centers. I mean, Amy Winehouse, multimillionaire, goes to rehab center and does not get healed.
Yeah, the time period of all of this scandal to him kind of making an upcoming again is very short at the same time. I didn't realize how closely related all of these things were. The actual timing of the release of the video was only a few years ago, and then he became mayor again and was going through chemo the entire time during his candidacy all the way into when he was becoming a mayor.
And that's probably, and I don't know, like, I don't know his story, but his drug abuse could be connected to the fact that he did have cancer, and a lot of times, from time to time, doctors prescribe opioids to help relieve the pain of cancer, and it becomes addictive.
Yeah. I don't know. It is definitely a sad story because all of the people that looked up to him and kind of followed his trail are definitely sad. And there's been a petition online where people are just saying, get wells and thank you for being the person that you were, essentially.
You got to give it to him. I mean, even in life or in death, he did bring some levity to the seriousness of politics.
Yeah. Okay, so